Okay, we start with the AA first. Okay, when you pronounce the AA, open your mouth as wide as you can. Okay, good. And then you read the whole line. For example, like this. Ba, pa. Remember, keep the sound at least for 2 to 3 seconds. And then when you stop one word, you can also stop 1 to 2 seconds before you go to another word. So word by word, no need to connect the words, okay? But connect all those parts of one sound, okay? So ba, okay, continue. Good, yeah. Continue the whole line, yeah. Read out the whole line, yeah. No. Ba, pa, ma, fa. For B, B, M, F, D, T, N, L, they are just the same as English. So B for ba, M for ma. Okay, so start again from ba. Ba, yes, yeah. Yes. Just like English, N for nose, okay, nasal sound. L for late, so na, la. Good. Now here, stop a second. Here, in English, you have not only one sound, okay? G for garage, G for girl, okay? But here for Cantonese, every letter only have one sound. So this G, you raise your tongue to touch your soft palate on your upper jaw, okay? So G. And then K is Ka. Yeah, Ka is the same as the Ka in English. So it is, for example, K-I-C-K, cake. Can you feel the position? Can you feel the position of your tongue? So you hold this same position, but you try not to make a voice because we only have one syllable. So we cannot voice the ending part, but you still keep the position. But in the beginning, maybe it's difficult for you to keep the position but not making the sound. Then I'd rather you make the sound but with a correct position, rather than you are voiceless but you can't hold the position tight. Okay, so never mind if we make sound for the ending part, you will improve in future. So now feel how you put the tongue, okay, how you touch the upper palate. When you are making a K-I-C-K, you feel it. Can you feel that? Yeah. And then you hold the same position. And then Ga is just a little bit in front of Ka. Can you feel that? Yeah. Both are touching the soft palate in your upper part. But Ga is in front, near the teeth. Ka is a little bit backward, just a little bit. Okay. So Ga, Ka. Yeah, and then continue. Yes. Good. Great. Yes. Now, when you don't need to remember the sound, but practice until you can make the sound once you see the letter. Okay, so recognize the letter. Oh, this last four is G, T, and C. So so you can start from G, R, Z, like this. You don't need to make in one at a time. You can try a few at a time. For example, make the G first, and then G, R, Z, okay, and then the third time you make the sound Z like this. G, R, cha, like this. Okay, so just practice. Okay, no need to I must remember the whole sound. C-A is cha, no, C is chi. Okay, and then you know how to make the double A open wide. So you just make the chi and then open your mouth wide, so it will become chi, cha, like this. Okay, make it. Yeah, yes, good. And then C. Yeah, good. And then J is Y sound. Yeah. J is for J you pronounce the same sound as letter Y, like English. So it is yeah. Perfect, great. You have done all the AA. So sounds looks difficult, but actually when you practice, sounds easy, right? Okay. And then now we go to AI. So now the difficult job start, but not really difficult, okay? Just need practice. So how to connect the first final with the second or the ending final, okay? So from double A, open your mouth wide and then gradually close, gradually transit to the ending part, letter I. Letter I is E, okay? So it will be like this, okay? Look at my mouth and look at my finger, my hand, okay? I, okay? Keep the ending part. For every sign, keep the ending part. If there are two parts, you keep the second part. If there are three parts, you keep the third part. So we'll always keep the ending part so that you have enough time to hear your whole sound. And then others also can hear your whole sound. That makes your sound clear. So no hurry to release it. Keep it, okay? But gradually transit. So you make it. Now make the I first. I. Good, you make it. So continue. Great. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Good. Great. Great. Yes. 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 Yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 吱喳喳 and then 起查猜. Also try a few attempts. No need to make it in one attempt. So always practice this way, especially for those you can't make it at once. So 起查猜. 起 just simply 起上起 no friction. Don't say cha or cha. Right? So only a very easy sound, no friction. Okay. Just relax. Okay. 起查猜. Yes, great. Great. Well done. Give you a round of applause. You also try to encourage yourself. Well done. So you are one of my smartest students. Okay. Yeah. You're dedicated, and then you can follow my advice, and then you are not in a hurry. That means sometimes someone are too nervous. You are quite relaxing, so that you learn very well. Okay. Good. Okay. To give you a rest, also to give you more fun and more knowledge about the meaning of some basic words with those basic sounds that you have just learned. Though you just learn a few sounds, but there are already some words that I can tell the meaning. Do you want me to do that so that you also can take a rest, not to practice all the sound throughout the whole class? Do you want it? Okay, good. So I try to. So you look at table. Never mind that you can't read the Chinese character. Only remember the sound, the meaning for this sound. But you don't need to memorize it at one time. Just take it as a fun, as a knowledge. Oh, I see that. Oh, the meaning for this sound is like this. Okay, and then I can make up a simple sentence with just a few sounds I have made. Okay, because in future I will teach you a list of all those basic words that you have to learn when you start a conversation. So now just take it as a fun, okay, a rest. Okay, so for ba, when we call our dad, we will say ba ba or ba ba. Okay, for ma, we call mother, mama or mommy or just ma. Okay, the ma sound. And then fa is fa means flower, and then da means hit or beat. Okay, if your parents beat you, then you can say that, oh mom, please don't 打我. Okay, 媽媽打我啦, mommy is beating me. 媽媽打我 is me. Okay, or I. And then gaga for home. Yeah. 牙 for teeth. yeah. But some native speaker, because they're lazy, they will just say without ng. Okay, especially most native speakers tend to add ng for those without ng. And they miss the ng, which they should have ng. So you see, that is those native speakers. So that's what I said, that not all Cantonese native speaker can teach you Cantonese. They themselves didn't learn, have never learned how to make the sound, and that they never realize that they are making lazy sound, okay? Or they will think that it's all right, only so far that we can understand, okay? But you're not native, they just maybe 1/10 that they didn't make it well, but maybe you have a 90% you can make it well, and then if you still make those lazy sound like them, then people can't understand you, okay? Yeah. So and then we go to 華啦，華 means for example 中華啊、華人啊 means Chinese, China, okay? And then 沙啦，沙 means sand. So the beach we call it 沙灘 because 沙 is sand, okay? 灘 is the area, okay, with the sand just on the shore by the sea, okay, then they 沙灘啦。And then okay, AI 啦 ，AI 咧the first one捱啦，捱咧 means you endure something. For example, I am doing my busy job. 我捱緊啊，我份工咧好辛苦啊，我捱啊 ，OK。Or I have a poor life. So I'm suffering, okay? So 我捱緊啊，緊 means ing, okay? 捱緊啊，我要捱啊 ，okay? Like this, okay? And then 快啦，快 means be quick, faster, okay? So, and then in Cantonese we always say we always add the word 啲 ，okay? 快啲啦，that means quicker, okay? Faster. And then 太啦。If you are married, your husband will call you 太太 wife 啦，太太。And then 奶咧 means the milk. So if you want to drink milk, I want to 飲奶，飲 is drink. Can you say it? 飲奶。Good, yeah, the 奶 is n sound. The native sometimes will just say 奶, okay, no n sound. So you see that they also miss the n sound and they miss the ng sound. Actually, they miss a lot, okay. And then 教啦，教咧 means to teach. So I am a teacher. So 我係教師，師 means the person, okay, who teaches you. And 我教你啦 I teach you. But if you don't make the tone well, if you waste your tone. 搞咧 then will be a different word. And then in the beginning one of my male student he learned how to say Miss So teach me then he say Miss So 搞我啦 then that would be a great joke, okay? Because 搞咧can mean disturb or can mean sexual assault. Okay, especially when a man assault a lady, then sometimes we say that, oh, that man 搞我啊 that man 搞我 wife that's why I beat him, okay? Or even I call police, okay? So they 搞啦 so I ask him that. So tone is important. So 搞 and 搞 you can see the sound are similar but the tones are different. I will teach you the tones later because you are just a beginner, okay? But you can understand that just a big difference not only in the pronunciation but in just the tones difference will make a lot of mistakes or even jokes, okay? So I say that, well, you cannot say 搞我 will be will be a big problem 教啦 so you say it once more, Miss So 教我 good, great. Actually, usually many Cantonese words if there are a few tones those second tone always means something bad, okay? For example, last time I taught you say and say, right? Say is tone 2, also a rising tone with a higher pitch. Then it is dying. But say 咧say tone 3啦嘛 a flat tone. Then it means just means the fourth. Okay, so don't waste your tone when you count the number, okay? Or when you call someone fourth auntie, fourth sister, then don't say, don't raise the tone. Reminded that higher tone very often means something bad, okay? Yeah. So these are the two very good examples. And then go to 鞋啦，鞋咧 means the shoe, yeah. And then you haven't learned Mandarin, right? Have you ever learned Mandarin? Yeah, if you have learned Mandarin, maybe you know that for shoe, they will say 鞋. For children, they will say 鞋. So the sound for children is similar to our Cantonese sound of shoes. Okay, for Cantonese, both children and shoes can be pronounced as 鞋. Okay, it's the same. But for Mandarin, they are different. So it would be a great joke when the Cantonese people speaking Mandarin, speaking in perfect Mandarin. So one time I can't find my shoes. Then I want to speak Mandarin to my Mandarin friends. Then I say that, I cannot find my 鞋子. Actually, I should say 鞋子 in Mandarin, but I say 鞋子 because for Cantonese, shoes and children are the same. So I want to say shoes, I say 鞋子. And then the Mandarin friends, they don't know Cantonese. Then they think that 孩子, children, you don't have children. You haven't married. You are not yet married. I haven't seen you have a child. Okay, so there will be a great joke, right? So you can understand Mandarin, so you know that what a great joke, what a great mistake, right? yeah. If I am talking to a man who want to be my boyfriend, and then if I say, I've lost my child, okay, then maybe this good man will run away. Okay, you already have children. Why you still want to be engaged with me? Oh no, okay, yeah, you're not good lady, okay, ladies. So lots of fun, right? So I just take for some example to explain to you so that to make your class more fun. Okay, I can hear you laughing, so you find the class more fun. And then another one is 晒. 晒 means we always use 晒 in Cantonese. You spoken Cantonese because you always mean something completed, something done. Okay, so 我做晒啦 means I have complete all of my work, or I have completed that project. 我做晒啦，我食晒啦，that means I have eaten all. Okay, 我食晒啦，or you can means I have finished. Okay, because all have been eaten. Of course, I have finished my eating. 我食晒啦，我食咗啦。Okay, yeah. And then we continue to the sound. Okay, so now you go to AAU. U you make a protruding shape. Okay, that means woo. So again, from open widest AA, gradually transit to a protruding woo. Remember, keep the ending position. So it will be ow. Great, and then you read out the whole line. Good. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, very well. And then when you see no word in the spaces, just leave it, because some sounds have no words. So there is a empty space. You just skip it. Mm-hmm. No, skip the empty space. That means when you see the empty space, that means there is no word here, no that sound. Because when you combine with initial, if there's no word for this initial and for this finals, then you can see an empty space. That means there are no such sound for this combination. So you just skip it. Okay? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Now, 起茶 炒. Great. Okay, so against the meaning, owl means you argue with people, then you are owl. So don't argue with your husband. 唔好拗啦, okay? Yeah. And then now 啦，if your husband I just take for example if your husband shout at you， then 佢鬧我啦，my husband 鬧我啦，OK now and then靠and then 靠啦means you depend on someone 靠啦，OK yeah and then just now I already taught you the example of 教 and 搞啦。教咧 means teach 啦，OK， so don't waste your time to 搞you means something bad. And then 找啦，找 means the cross of for example the chicken, okay, then it is 找啦。So if you like to eat Chinese dim sum, there is one dim sum called 鳳爪. Actually 鳳 is chicken. We only give it a better name. Okay, it's 鳳爪. The 爪 is the cross. Okay, yeah. And then 找啦， and then 巢啦，巢 is the bird's nest. Okay, yeah. And then so we continue to the AAM. M just like English, you close your lip, okay? Close your lip, yeah. And then become a nasal sound like English, okay? So it is good. You read the whole line, skip the empty space. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Great. Well done. You are really doing pretty well. Okay. Yeah. You learn fast. You master the sound fast, and you make every part of the sound, make the connection really perfect, so that your sound really looks perfect. Okay. Yeah. And then for example, actually we always say ngam with the ng, but some natives also only say okay, so means just now 我啱finish my class， 咁就係 just now 啦 ，OK， and then 南啦 ，OK， even the native sometimes they will not make the N sound clear, so they will make L sound instead of N sound for this word 南actually means man. So if they are lazy not to make the N sound well and then make the L sound means blue 藍。Okay, L means blue. So when they say that, I am a man, okay, then if he says that I am a 男人 a man, okay, but they say that I am a 男人, okay, means a blue person, okay, so this is also a great job, okay, 男 and then 監 means the prison. So 探 means to visit. So 探監 means to visit the prisoner. Okay? So when you visit a person, we can use a person is 人 探人 探監 探親 親 is your relative. Okay? Or 探朋友 朋友 is your friend. Okay? So you can follow me to say once, so that at least you can use some phrases now. Okay? So you say 探人係啦，探親探朋友 good, okay, and then 三 means later you will learn how to count the numbers from 1 to 10 or even 100, 1,000, million like this. So 三 means 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, 三 yeah. I can teach you how to count the number now, but sure you cannot make it correct because now you haven't learned all the sound, okay? But you can try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10 Well, I find that you're really a very smart language learner. You are just a beginner, and then you have no Chinese background, no Cantonese background, right? Yeah, though you have learned a bit Mandarin. So have you learned the basic combination of the Mandarin pronunciation? Have you, for example, just like me, showing you the table? Oh, you haven't studied about the table, even for Mandarin. You just try to imitate the sound, but you really have done a good job. So I think you are a good language learner. Okay, after Cantonese, you should learn Mandarin. Okay, yeah. So may I know your mother tongue? Since you are so quick in learning a language, I just want to see whether it has some relationship with your mother tongue or your mother country. Where are you from? What mother tongue your parents, maybe you are born in the English speaking country, but maybe your parents or grandparents, what are their origin? Caribbean. Oh, no wonder. Yes, I because I have taught many English-speaking people. They are not learning as fast as you. So I think that you might come from others non-English-speaking region. So that would be great. Okay, and then let's continue. Yeah, and then we continue to AAN. Okay, so N is just like the English in. But very often when we speak English with the in, we seldom emphasize it because to understand English we don't need to make every sound exactly, okay? Especially when we collect a whole list of words, we tend to understand it by grammar, by the wordings, okay? Not by the exact part, okay? Exact sound of every part, okay? Even the whole word. Different people might pronounce differently, not to say every part, okay? So, but for Cantonese, we must make every part well. So, the answer actually you have to bite your tongue tip, hold your tongue tip. Don't let it release when you pronounce it, especially it is the ending. So you keep it, okay? So it is great, and then you read out the whole line. Great. Yes. 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 Guan first. Guan. Yes. Good, okay. Now because you haven't learned the tones yet, so never mind the tone. We just make every part well and the connection well, okay. It doesn't mean that this sound means this word. Since you don't know Chinese, so it's okay for you. Yeah. And then so Anna, for example, Anna means quite late. For example, we should have our breakfast. It is quite late now. Hey, 好晏㗎啦。How we say Anna? For example, usually people should get up around maybe 8 to 10 a.m. Okay, so after 10 a.m. or even near afternoon, then it is Anna. For your breakfast. It doesn't mean late of the day or late time during the day, okay? It just means that it is late to have to do such things. So it is late to have your breakfast around noon, right? So that would be okay? Also, if you have your lunch after 2, then you can also say, well, 好晏, we better have our lunch, okay? Yeah. And then, of course, in night time, you can also say, for example, you need to go to sleep. Now it's already near midnight. Then you can say, 好晏啦，要瞓覺啦, okay? And then 晚啦。晚 means night, really means night time 啦，OK？ night time 咧usually when we speak we say 夜晚 ，OK？but when we write 咧，we will write 晚上 or 晚間 or 夜間but when we speak 咧，we will say 夜晚when you say 好夜啦，it also means late，OK？just like 好晏啦，好夜啦，we should have our dinner, we should go to bed, something like that. But for night time 咧，it is 夜晚夜 itself also mean night time, okay? Yeah. And then 煩啦sometimes you can say don't bother me 你好煩啊 because you keep lagging and then or you keep talking